A blind in this position would have been so good here. Oh no, everything is falling apart here. This game was a quick play game, but I will give you tips on how to improve like it's ranked. I'm watching you turn here, and realize your sensitivity is on the lower end. Your team is really far back, but Hawkeye got a decent pick. It's good that you stood behind this wall when checking on your teammates behind you. Here, you are out in the open without your tank in front of you. Now, Phoenix is trying to pick you off. Here, your Hawk decided to play off angle, causing you to look in 3 different directions. I wanted to see what your Hawkeye was doing. He wanted Phoenix, but instead he spends 4 seconds looking at nobody, then decides to take out the Mantis and got in the crossfire of the Penny Mines Thor activated.
Hold still, I'm trying to help.
That topped me off. Thanks.
Throwing a bubble here while waiting for your tank to regroup here was a good choice, especially since they are down 2. Staying here and adding pressure is good.
You owe me one.
Now they are down 3. Thor did good redirecting the Penny and you blinded her. Good teamwork there. This allowed your team to push up the entrance and clean up. There's also no need to walk back, which is what you did here. That's why you lose Hawkeye here. The white wall could have been for him. You could have walked up with your primary heals OR, even bubble him. This is the cleanup process with applying pressure with Deadpool's ult.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks. Better stop that vehicle.
This part was crucial. You threw your bubble, which would have been good if Thor was a ranged tank and pushing. Instead, he was waiting for the opponent team to move closer. Deadpool shouldn't have been in front of your tank like that, but he might have survived if the bubble had been positioned in the middle of the stairs. Now Thor is low, and you have to use more resources to make up for that play, especially now that you've lost your second support. There were 2 struggles here. We see that you've got a little too impatient to get Thor to full HP, putting you in bad positioning. 2, because of the positioning and sensitivity, turning to look at Hawkeye is a struggle, because he moves faster than what you can see. You didn't have to ult here because your team knew to back up, besides magic. You are hyper-focused here and lost track of the person ulting and out in the open on your team, Hawkeye. And then used a white wall on 2 full HP players that are well positioned from the Mantis ult, which takes a second to find him again because he needs to find cover, making you both struggle. You also don't have to walk up to place your bubble. That's what makes it so OP. It's a long-distance AoE temp healing bubble. You almost risk Thor's life for this play. After Phoenix's ult, it was an awkward stalemate. Look at all the ULTs racked up. Either one of you or your second sub needed to ult here to bait something, which Deadpool does because he knows Thor and Black Widow the opposing team wasn't going to ult for. It had to be you, Deadpool, or Magic. This was a good attempt at a fade for Hawkeye, but Jeff still got him.
Us against the world.
And then this was a reckless ult. You didn't look around for your DPS, or where your tank was, to see who Jeff got. All you did was waste your ult by matching. Your sensitivity and placement messed you up here too. We can see that you tried to go left and then had to go right. Your team struggles here because none of you are regrouped. The only aggressive player we can see the last 3 to 4 seconds was Deadpool. You finally turn back and there is someone missing. Your ace. You also forgot to time your ult, thinking it was still there. The only reason you lived was because Deadpool was counting your ult, and knew Groot was getting too close. Then here, you decide to walk backwards into the opposing team instead of regrouping with your second support. Right here, Groot could have punished you back into spawn, but chose to act defensively, allowing his team to regroup. Standing in the open like that would have been a 6v1 against you.
Lights out. My resistance is strong.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
Just embrace the light.
My healing factor can't keep up.
Topped me off. Thanks.
Also, I just want to say that despite running 3 Pierce heroes, the melee tank is still the one destroying the walls. That's kinda crazy, Lamau. Your team definitely needed to destroy those walls, otherwise you get positioning like this. In ranked, you should have punished this Jeff to stagger him. And now that consequence for letting him live is bothering your Hawkeye from getting any picks from the entrance he was positioned for. Here, you feel the need to keep backing up, knowing that direction is the enemy's entrance. Now, you're out in the open again. You had more than enough time to reposition yourself into your backline. If you had been in your backline, you would have had your ult to counter because Black Widow and Magic was low. But now, Deadpool has to ult for it, which you were smart to hold for a little instead of double ulting. There is that Jeff again. Will he be punished? Or does he know he can just bully you guys with no consequence? It wasn't necessary to ult here. All of your teammates were full HP and backed up. If you had waited a little longer, Groot would have ulted, and you could have countered it, giving your team more value. Now in the next fight, your team will lose, and more time will be lost.
I got what you need.
I like that you try to protect your team by utilizing your kit. That's what makes a good strategist. Despite the positioning, the blind plus Thor's surprise sideline attack worked here. The Terra buff will help them plus 28% damage to selected targets. For some reason, you are panicking here. You are worried about someone and think they're behind you. And there was another blank white wall used on full HP teammates right when your cooldown ended. Which would have been better to have used here than a second ago.
Let's deliver this essence beneath the surface.
I can't believe I get paid for this.
With Deadpool's ult, Cloak had to counter,
Us against the world.
My healing factor can't keep up. How about an assist?
and then they pushed further up with Groot ult. Your team lived because of Deadpool's AoE, healing ability, and your splash heals. Your team loses here because of the Star-Lord ult. Gambit didn't need to pop his.
My time to shine.
On your back. Topped me off. Thanks. This essence is our only hope to stop Null.
Good regroup, good bubble placement.
Thanks.
I shall show Null that a true god brings light, not darkness.
Bad positioning. You tried playing in front of your tank? Your team gave your ult value by pushing up with it. If Jeff had ulted, they would have won this fight, considering how far back the point was. Overall, you have decent kit utilization and awareness for your opponents during this gameplay. Great job and keep practicing.
Beautiful, baby!